Good evening, everybody. This is Insane Asylum with Mark and Joe.
Are you sure?
Oh, I could say Insane Asylum with Lisa and Tanya.
Should we do roll call like they do in the Making House Club?
Sure.
How come it's not showing up here?
You started off.
Joey, Lisa, Mark, and Tanya.
Yay!
Oh, here we are.
Good evening, everybody.
Hey, we're not called Insane Asylum for nothing.
That's because you're the insane one.
Always have been.
You the asylum.
I tend
Insane
to run it. It
Asylum.
seems, doesn't it?
Okay.
I tend to run the asylum. He's just the main patient or something. Yeah, there you go. Main attraction.
Just the name.
Main
Main
attraction.
attraction.
Okay, where's the straight
Okay,
jacket?
Anyway, yeah.
All right, you're going to start us off with the story. Uncle Joey's going to start us off with a story right now, everybody. Now, we got to be quiet so we can listen to Uncle Joey.
Can I slap him? You make sure you spank him good later.
Oh,
You might enjoy that.
hurt me.
You're sitting right next to him. You got my permission.
Anyway,
Oh boy.
not long ago, I was watching. I've been watching a lot more videos since we started this, and the shows and stuff, but I never thought I'd actually see something really fucking strange. And one, I didn't have my phone. Otherwise, I would have tried to capture this. But we were on our way back from Woodman's last night, and it's not the one in Madison, the other one that we go to.
Yes, it's the one over in Waukesha.
Right. Yeah.
Waukesha.
Well, we were out that way, but anyway, we were on our way back, and it was 8:30, 9ish. Yeah, it was nighttime, but it wasn't too late because we didn't get back here until it was about 9:30, 10 o'clock when we got back here. But anyway,
He was trying to call you. He never got a response.
right,
Really
I got his
bright
4
light
messages on the answering machine, or 3 messages. Anyway,
Yes, I thought maybe the virus got him and he died on me.
I saw.
He's a Twinkie. You got to keep his choke light.
At first, I saw what I thought was a plane. Okay, but the odd thing about this is it stayed in the same position the whole time, and it should have moved or gotten out of sight. And the lights would fade every now and then. There was 3 lights. They were like in a triangle formation. Okay, and it didn't move. It was like the object was hovering. It was too high to be any radio tower because you could see the radio towers off in the distance. There was a couple of radio towers off in the distance, but this motherfucker was not moving. Now, if it was a plane and you're driving along, you see that plane moving. It doesn't stay in the same position in the fucking sky at the same altitude the whole fucking time. It disappeared for a while, and then it came back. Same position in the sky.
And then when we changed
And it was
positions,
there for almost...
driving, so it went from being in front of us to on my side. It stayed there.
Yeah, and it was really fucking strange. It
Lights, very bright.
Yeah.
Because you could clearly see them.
Yeah, and there was 3 of them, and they were in a triangle formation. Like one up here and then 2.
So can I ask?
Yes.
What were you on?
I wasn't on nothing, dumbass.
Why not? You do the same thing to me.
You know,
whenever I tell my
I know, I get it, but I'm just saying, it was fucking strange. I know
Just
damn
turn
well.
about.
Tells us the same
Well,
story
you know-
every time he talks
All right.
about that night of Katie's
You know-
wedding.
Well, well, you know, the
It-
last time he said he saw lights was on the back of a
Yeah, but
garbage truck, and he said he saw colored lights. I didn't, so that was all him. But last night, I saw this in the sky.
yeah, this was this.
It was prominent. You couldn't miss it.
And the thing was, you could obviously tell where the radio towers were, and they were much, they
Much
were
lower.
Well, yeah,
much
they
lower
have
in
they
the
have
sky.
blinking lights.
And most planes, even though we were moving on the same road at the same time, that plane, if it was a plane, it would have been going out of our sight completely. But it was, that ride takes what, 20, 30 minutes?
Actually, it probably took 40 to 45 because I
But
went the
for
long way
most
around
of that, it
on the
was
way
in our
back.
sight the whole time.
Because we basically went through downtown
Hovering in the
Waukesha.
same fucking spot in the
Because
sky.
I didn't want to go back out the way we came because of all the traffic. I wanted to go through a nice. It is on Main Street. When you come off the Beltline, you come up onto you take the 164-18 exit, and you go instead of making
Yeah.
like a U-turn, you keep
We
going
both have marks.
kind of straight, but it still
Yeah.
turns. It turns
We do,
onto
unfortunately.
Blue Mound.
We both have marks.
So when you're coming down Blue Mound, Main Street comes
LOL.
off of Blue Mound,
That's Tom.
and you just follow that all the way down, and Woodman's is on
I'm
your
reading the little
right-hand side.
comments
But
there.
we went all the way down through downtown Waukesha because I didn't want to go back on the interstate.
Tom and Mark.
Oh.
Okay.
I'm not paying it.
Okay, do
You're
we have
real
anything
slow
new?
today, aren't we, Mark?
Do we have anything new?
Well, let's see. I think I may have worked all day.
Well,
And since it is Friday the 13th,
Yes, everybody, watch out for those spooky things because it is Friday the
it's Friday
13th.
13th. Now, this week started with.
Watch out for
a
Freddy
full moon.
Krueger.
yeah, but for us and what you brought us today,
And what is it,
It's good
Michael
luck.
Myers?
And it started with this week started with a full moon.
Ooh.
yeah,
And then we got this damn virus
that turned
that's
into
fucking
a
with everybody.
pandemic. It turned into a
And
pandemic.
it turned
This,
into a pandemic.
Pa-
because
pandemic?
of the lack
Pandemic.
of intelligence that our moronic governor.
we'll get to that. Let's
have.
not extend
Pandemic,
the.
not the plague. Pandemic.
It makes people
Pardon.
moronic.
But anyway,
Mom kept calling it the plague. I said,
yeah,
Mom,
it's
not the
it's
plague.
it's been a fucked up week. That's for sure.
Yeah, it has.
Now I'm not sure if I'm going to see all the comments over here because
Full moon,
it's
too, isn't it?
saying that it
Yeah,
wants
you
me to
said that
update
at the
Chrome,
beginning.
and I'm not going to do that till we're
And
done.
then it ends with the Friday the 13th.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Well, it doesn't really end, but we got
Somewhat.
another day in there. Well, I know one thing that's happening tomorrow. Tomorrow, someone gets older.
Happy
No.
birthday to you.
You're
Happy
older.
birthday to
No.
you. Everybody needs to
Oh.
flood
Yeah.
Joe's
we're going to get to that, Tom.
Facebook
We'll get to that kind of stuff in a
with
little.
birthday
in a few
wishes.
minutes. We got
Well,
an announcement
Dr.
to kind
Perv,
of
you
make.
should know why they canceled the schools.
We're back to Dr. Perv. Okay.
Hey, Dr. Perv, how are ya?
All right. Hold on. Let's get to the announcement first. Okay.
What announcement? Do you have something to announce?
No. I'm
Wait a
gonna
minute,
let
I
you
thought
do
we
it.
weren't announcing it.
No.
I thought we weren't announcing
You
it.
don't want to disclose the location,
But you want to tell them what's going on.
but we want to say
Are
that
you talking about what's on this?
you've got
Yes, I think he is.
the okay.
You're
Yeah.
talking about what's on this?
Yeah.
Marky Mark is
Without-
Paper right here. See?
Yeah.
See this
brought
paper?
goodwill and fortune for us today.
Yeah. Mark
Okay,
brought us
for-
some good
for-
news today.
So first we're going to get into that, and then we'll get into
And
why
then-
they
and then
canceled
after
all
Well,
the
he's
here's
done-
schools.
the thing.
and then
I
after he's done
busted
with that-
my nuts getting this ready and working
Throw me a
for
couple
us.
of the rubber things
and it was
so that I can kind of show.
They're
it.
in front of you.
Oh yeah. After he's done.
They're
Okay.
in
It
front
was a
of
real-
you.
Okay. I
in the
didn't know.
ass.
Okay.
But I got us in.
Woohoo!
Yeah.
This is
This is some exciting news.
going to kickstart our year, hopefully, and I hope it's going to be a good one.
See up to his second
I got to break in with this comment. Tom said,
So how
I
much
went
of this
to
do you wanna talk
7
about?
years
How
of
much of this
perverted
do you wanna
school
say?
to get the title of Dr. Perv.
Yeah.
How much of this do you want to say?
Well, we just still keep it a secret, but it's going to kick off season 2, like we planned.
But here's the thing.
Congratulations,
Here's the
Dr.
thing
Perv.
with this, by the way. This is contingent on this goddamn virus that we've got going around right now.
And we'll get to
To
that.
make sure, now we can only do this as long as who is going to show up to go with us on this
It's going to be
doesn't
there.
get sick.
Yeah.
And
So-
none of us get sick.
Yeah,
Or none of us get sick.
right.
Especially one certain person.
One of the reasons I got hand sanitizer sitting here, we got some Lysol sitting here.
We might have to put him back in his box.
And I want to make sure Twinkie stays unexpired.
I'm gonna live for fucking ever. I told you that.
Yep.
Anyway, now we got some cool little things. I don't know how well you're gonna be able to see these on camera, but they are gonna be cool as hell. We got these coming.
Okay, here, you put that one in front of that camera.
And you can put that one in front of that camera.
You're here on this camera, you can put that one in front of that camera.
And we just got that package within the last couple of days. That ought to be pretty cool. You'll be seeing more of those.
See? Kids go to sign up for baseball practice.
Oh, shit.
And
Are
next,
these the only two colors?
yes,
Yes, those
right
are-
now I can get other colors
Oh, so these are the only two colors.
that
Right now.
I've gotten right now,
Okay.
but I can get other ones.
Tom should like that one because I noticed it's
This one?
no,
the other one. The red and yellow,
That red
Oh,
and yellow.
this one.
That's that Hulk Hogan.
Hulk
colors.
Hogan colors.
Oh, the Hulk Hogan colors.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
like the Hulk Hogan
Hogan.
colors. But
The
it's
other
got
one's
our
like
website
a
and
Halloween
it says
color.
Insane Asylum with our website on them. Yeah, I think they're really
It
cool.
says,
One side it says Insane Asylum, the other side says utterlyinsaneproductions.com.
yeah, this one says Utterly Insane Productions.com. And then I got a question for you.
Yes.
And it does say Insane Asylum.
That's got to update, so I can't
Just-
see nothing
just
anymore.
curious.
So
Yeah.
please keep an eye on the comments. I can't see anything anymore.
Wait.
It was forcing me to
Tom
update.
says, I got a note from the government today saying if my comedy event had 250 people, I have to cancel it.
All that bites.
Oh, that does bite.
Yeah, it does, because you can't have.
He's worked his
Because
ass off.
I know
for that
he's worked
event.
his ass off, and it
It's-
sucks because Tony Evers, he did this
He's doing it for health
thing,
reasons.
and he is doing it for health reasons. But unfortunately, if it's 250 people, yeah, you got to cancel.
It's like a
And-
cesspool
and-
of germs.
And I made a delivery
Not
today.
cancel, postpone.
I made a delivery today to the Overture Center, where they are doing that show, Wicked, and they were expecting 2,000
He's been
people
delivering
tonight,
those
so
there.
they had to shut it down.
Well, look at all the sporting events that they had to
This morning, right?
look at all the sporting events that they had closed.
Yeah.
The
but-
Admirals, their season is postponed indefinitely.
So here's
They had to
here's my-
cancel
here's
spring
my
training.
original question, by the way,
For the Brewers.
you said on one side it says utterlyinsaneproductions.com,
Yeah,
and on the other side it says Insane Asylum.
yeah.
Okay, did you fail geometry?
I know it's a circle. So there are no sides. So yeah, I've been actually wearing them for the last couple days, and yeah, I understand.
It's not a joke. It was a
No, it was a question because it's a circle. It's not a
He's being
square,
It's a
dumbass.
circle.
and it's not a triangle.
Or a smart ass.
That moth
So
comes
it's a
flying over, buddy, feel it.
continuous loop.
Okay, like an infinity circle.
There he is.
So an infinity circle goes this way.
Well, see, you could make it into one.
That's an infinity circle. Okay? That's just a regular circle.
Okay.
How can that thing be a circle as well as a twist?
Because it's basically two interlocking circles. It's a figure eight. It's like a figure eight.
Okay.
Oh, bless me.
Now that we got our little announcements out, we've got more little surprises coming like this, though. We're just not going to give away all our secrets yet.
Joe's been busy.
You know, it's kind of weird. You know, 2 years
Not
ago,
me.
whenever I got him,
That
That
going on the
monster over there has
podcast,
been busy, Tanya.
Yeah, next week I'm hoping to have a T-shirt to show.
So
2 years ago, when I got him going on this podcast, it was to
3
get
years
his
ago.
mind off of things.
It was actually 3 years ago.
And what?
3 years ago, because that's when
we
it started
in
thinking.
2017.
Because the first year
Our
you guys
first-
just talked about
what's
anything.
Our first one was 2017. Audio.
Well, Tom, did you have to register for it? Because if you had to register for it, yeah, they will know about it.
Especially if you had to
Well,
get some.
if you had to buy
Or if you had to get permits,
permits or
Yeah.
they'll know about it.
licenses, you know,
See what happens.
anything you got to file with the clerk of courts to have an event, they know about it.
Yeah.
No, see, that's what happens. That's how they know.
That's what happened. With
That's
it.
how they
Yep.
know.
So that's how they
Anyway.
know about it.
I mean, NASCAR's doing races. Some of the races are being done without fans.
Well,
Without
Yeah.
spectators.
There's going to be races without fans.
Well,
there's going to be sports
see,
events being played without
Why I was
fans.
just gonna say that. Why did they
Just bump
cancel?
the camera.
Why did they
When do you
cancel?
bump the camera? One of you bumped that camera.
Well,
I
it
didn't.
looks fine. Just chill.
It's fine.
It's fine. It's fine. It just got bumped a little.
Maybe it was a ghost.
Cool. But we
Oh,
didn't catch
maybe
on
it was a figment of your
Maybe
overactive
that ghost that lives
imagination.
on the-
Anyway, so why did they? So what I don't
No, I'm
understand
to
is
your fan.
instead of canceling all these sporting events,
And I can
why
do
didn't?
it.
Why don't they just play it?
No, you ain't hitting my
Without
theater with a pan.
spectators. I mean,
I'll
spring
knock
training
your
I can
ass out.
understand because that isn't, that's not really games. That's training
Yeah, but people still go to those things to watch the spring.
down in
training.
Arizona.
Yeah.
You want to know how I know about that?
They are.
Because my boss's son works for a radio station in Milwaukee,
Yeah.
and he's basically not logging any hours because they're not playing any games. Okay, that was me.
Here we go again.
My
Watch, it's gonna
hands.
Shake. It's her.
But that's
Watch. It's gonna
That's
shake.
how
It's
bad-
her.
I mean,
Oh, look. Now she's playing with it.
That's because I kind of moved it this time.
people are really fucking panicking over this though too.
Yeah.
They are.
And it's
Well,
gotten
it's
to
a
the
big
point
deal,
where
so
not only did I
All
see
right,
it
every now and then
firsthand,
I get
I don't
a
understand what the urge of toilet paper is all
in
about.
headphones.
now I've seen it firsthand last night.
Did you hear me?
What?
Every now and then I'm getting a in the headphones. It's happened 3 times now.
I don't know what it could be. Anyway,
So
it's causing such a panic that we went to Woodman's last night. They were limiting toilet paper. They were limiting paper towel.
well, here's the weird thing.
2
the
cases
aisles were
per.
wiped out.
Yeah, here's the weird thing on that though. What day was that? It was Wednesday. I went to Woodman's. I think it was Wednesday. I went to Woodman's. I had no problem. I went in there. They had toilet paper. They're winning again, by the way. They had toilet paper. The irresistible for 3 for $10.
That's because it only happened within the last couple days.
You know, I could have went in there. I could have bought them out of that shit and fucking held on to it. And then whenever they needed it,
And
could've been
that's
like,
how it-
$20 a pack. $20 a pack.
Well,
Yep,
the
I got
the
it
funny
now.
thing is that's
Yeah.
probably how it started. Somebody just
Oh,
started buying up, and
yeah, I got enough
people
TC
were
as well.
people were watching this,
I
and so
know.
they just
And I know
all
where I can
started.
get more without too much problem.
Well, I know the Great Cornholio is kind of pissed off right now. Everybody's taking his teepee, and he ain't gonna have enough for his bungalow.
Now, what I don't understand.
And the Great Cornholio.
No, what I don't understand is why are people buying the I mean, I understand why they're buying toilet paper and paper towel and hand sanitizer and the disinfectant.
Yeah.
That, but
It's
what
kinda
about
weird, okay?
food?
Because
What about actual food?
yeah,
There's
yeah,
plenty of
actual
food.
No, no. There's there's going to be a run today and tomorrow, tonight and tomorrow. There's going to be a run on meats. They're going to wipe. You watch. By tomorrow afternoon, the meats at all the different places are going to be wiped the fuck out.
But I'm talking about canned foods, the foods that are going to stay for a while.
I know.
Canned foods,
But I'm
soups,
saying, though,
and stuff like that.
Those are going to wind up getting a run too. And then my boss, actually, he went on his lunch. He went over to Target because he was there yesterday. He was at Target yesterday, and he's like, "Oh, they had everything there." So he's thinking, he on his lunchtime he went over to Target because he wanted to get some stuff. He's thinking, all right, they had stuff there yesterday. It should be fine, right? He gets in there and they're sold out of all their frozen pizzas. They're sold out of their toilet paper. They're sold out of. He's like, the shelves are freaking bare.
We should have bought more last night.
Yeah,
I mean, we spent almost $200, but still, we should have bought more.
I tell you, it was.
It's.
That's all
I
I've
saw
seen today on
people with 2
Facebook.
carts.
Oh, yeah,
2 carts. And then the lines.
That-
We get up to the cash
That,
registers,
Tom,
and the lines
reason
were
it's gone nuts in the
pathetic.
Yeah,
The reason it's gone nuts lately in the last 24 hours is because the incompetence of our government, that our representatives in our government.
you'd
they're
think the world was coming
incompetents.
to an end. Yeah, with the way the
People
stores
just
were
don't want to be
overrun.
quarantined and then have no food or toilet paper or paper
Mom was
towel.
talking to me today about
Well,
when
that's
she
the
was
thing,
little
and
they
Lisa
had-
made this point too. Why the fuck are you fucking wiping out toilet paper? It's not.
It's a respiratory.
It's a respiratory
Yeah,
element. It's not an acid element. Okay? You don't
Somebody
wanna be
said.
shitting
Somebody
your-
actually said that. I saw a post
Yeah.
on Facebook. It's not an ass virus. It's a respiratory virus.
Yes.
Hello.
Well, there was also a post on Facebook. It said,
Who eats frozen pizza in the apocalypse?
"Well,
I would.
Zombie
frozen
apocalypse.
pizza, man.
It's
Yeah.
frozen pizza, man. Yeah, exactly.
It's frozen pizza.
It's stoner.
As long
that's,
as you,
that's
as long as you
classic
have a
stoner
working
food,
oven,
man.
you
have
can
a
make
frozen
it.
Pizza, and you have a tote, man. You sit there and you get stoned and you eat your frozen pizza.
Yeah,
That's
God.
you don't even. That's
Yeah,
classic
that's stoner.
stoner food. You don't even have to. You wait till all the meat's pre-cooked on the
How about
pizzas.
this?
Usually,
then?
you
How about
pop
we
it in
just
the
get
oven.
canned
You don't even have to
eat
cook
them
it
all
till the
then.
crust is done.
Ew.
Oh, those are good.
Yuck.
What?
Canned tamales.
Oh, those old ones from Hormel.
Hormel canned
Canned tamales. Oh, those are real good.
See, you
Oh
like
my
them.
God.
Yeah.
They just don't like me.
Oh.
They just don't like me.
Oh,
The
I
hot
went in-
tamales.
I went into Dollar
Yes,
Tree. No, that was yesterday. I
Yes,
went into
canned
Dollar Tree
oysters at
yesterday,
home,
right?
Yeah.
Oh, were their shelves empty too?
No.
See, that's one store I haven't
But
been
their-
in yet.
Their shelf that they had their chili setting on is empty now because I took the last 7 cans they had sitting
Yeah, we had chili last night.
there. Had chili last night. It was really good.
2 cans, though we use all 7.
Jeez, I know where I'm gonna go tomorrow.
Yeah, but if anything's gonna start this,
I'm gonna go check. I'm gonna go check out the Dollar Tree.
Her brother went to the Dollar Tree in Jefferson. This was in Jefferson.
Yeah.
And did you not say he couldn't find toilet paper there either?
Toilet paper, he couldn't find
No,
They
that's
had
probably
their
that's
whole
probably
hand
fucking-
sanitizer,
When I was
hand
there
sanitizer.
yesterday, their whole fucking thing it was full of toilet paper. They had toilet paper in their back aisle. They had toilet paper up in one of the front aisles. And now, she said
'Cause they were
went
getting
in
ready
there
for it.
good.
maybe that's it. Maybe Cornholio's just stocking up on it.
What's that?
Maybe Cornholio's just stocking up
He's
on
not
it.
the
And that's
one
why
that
it's just
stocks
vanishing
away,
off the
so-
shelf everywhere. You know.
He lives by himself, so he doesn't really stock up.
Oh, you like them too, huh, Tom? He said
Raw,
he
cold.
carries-
Yeah, that's it. Classic stoner food.
Bro,
Fuck yeah!
Hey, Dr.
Gross.
Pervert knows something.
Yeah, exactly, man. Those fucking things are awesome.
I eat it big time. Yeah, I could see that.
Mark has oysters at home. You want to share those
Yeah.
with him too?
No, I've only got 1 can of smoked oysters. I love those things. Those and crackers.
He'll,
Yeah, we're gonna be in the apocalypse.
he'll
my
open up a
froze.
can and say, "You want them?"
Yeah, this thing's gonna start the zombie apocalypse. Then what the
I'll
fuck
let
are we
him
gonna do?
Oh.
eat it.
So,
The funny thing is, now that it's coming big in the United States,
Well,
China doesn't have it anymore.
well, they do. Everybody,
Still
it's still
do, but it's
everywhere.
bad.
It's that they don't have it
It calmed
contained.
down for them because they're the first ones to get it.
What's
Oh, yeah.
caused the panic? What's caused this panic is all the misinformation.
Yeah.
Okay, and it's confused people to the point which they don't know. So then you got some of these preppers out there, and then some of these doomsday people out there, and there's a lot of them, and they're out there preparing for the zombie
Oh, no.
apocalypse or
No,
whatever.
Lonnie's a
Did
doomsday
you say all the Dumbsday people?
Well, whatever, you know,
Cousin
whatever you
Lonnie,
want
he
to call
was a
them. But I'm
doomsday
just
prepper. I
saying,
don't think he's
you know, you got the head of the state saying one thing, the doctors and other people saying other things, the internet saying something else. You know, people don't know what to believe out there. That's the problem, and that's what these doctors and the professionals are trying to get across. It's all this misinformation is causing panic because people don't know when to go to the doctor. They don't know when to go to the hospital for sure. They don't know if they got a common cold. They
Well,
don't.
that's the problem.
You know, they
When
don't
it
know
starts to
because
get crazy. They're not going to have enough equipment, not enough doctors, not
Well,
enough nurses, not enough beds.
we
Well,
could have been better
The
prepared
thing is, it
too.
started out to where they didn't have enough tests for this thing.
Right. This is what it's all been talking about. They're the incompetence of our government officials that are sitting in the White House and
The
everything.
incompetence of the dumbasses.
Is what's causing a lot of this. And this is the thing about this is oh shit! I totally
Lost your train.
Meow.
His train derailed.
Well, something caught my attention down here, and
Oh,
you didn't reset that up there.
he's like Joey's derailing.
I didn't reset what?
This, see what mine says?
Reset
Oh.
what?
I don't know how.
There's a headline thing there. It says Insane Asylum 6 Ghosts.
Oh.
So anyway, no.
That was her.
Yeah.
No, I put coronavirus and more.
Yeah, but you didn't reset something else. I don't know.
Well,
how that,
you didn't have it set up when
I don't know
I
how
got
that
here.
got that like that. Oh,
Anyway,
well,
the
that's my
incompetence
bad.
of these idiots is what caused a lot of this because, see, you got to think. Our hospitals right now only have about 45,000 ICU beds. And most of those, 80% of those are being used pretty much all the time. So there's only about 20% of them that are not used. And because of the incompetence and not catching this quick enough and getting stuff going with testing and figuring a lot of this out, the experts are saying that when this winds up hitting everything all at once, for the ICU, we're going to need another 150,000 beds that we don't have. And currently, we only have, I think they said, 35 or 40,000 respirators. And they were actually saying that we are going to need closer to 700,000 respirators if this hits the way that they're thinking.
Well, yeah,
it will.
this country is not fucking prepared and could have been.
Well, you want to know a country that's even less prepared than we are? They've already got over 1,000 deaths.
I'm sure there's a
China.
lot of them.
Italy.
Italy.
Italy's in
Italy.
bad shape.
Oh, wow.
There was a guy that was on
streets
on
were empty.
the
That
social
was weeks
media
ago. I saw something like
taking
that.
a video of himself, and in the background, his sister, his dead sister, is laying in the bed,
Oh my God.
and he's begging the Italian government to come take her body out, so
He doesn't get
you
sick.
know, so it doesn't spoil and everything.
Make things worse.
Yeah. There's another one that's almost as bad as Italy right now. You can see the trench for the mass grave that they're digging from space.
Where's that?
Oh wow.
Iran.
Oh, jeez.
They have literally dug a trench that you can see from space.
so that they can just throw the
So
bodies in there.
that's exactly what they're going to be doing whenever
know,
all the deaths happen. They're going
they
to
had
be
num-
pushing them off into
You
that.
had numbnuts
that's-
saying, "Oh, this is going to be no worse than the flu or this," and we handled that, and it's a lot worse.
Now over in Wuhan
Just because
province,
the numbers weren't there.
the Chinese government, it took them a bit to get a handle on it, but they got a handle on it.
Mhm.
Well, that's because
And right now, it's pretty much done over in China. It's just the ripple effects is still headed out
that's
for us.
because
Well, when it first started, no,
well, I believe
the president and his
I believe it
better
was released
half,
on
I should say,
China
the vice
Lab to
president,
begin with.
they couldn't get their stories straight. One was saying one thing, one was totally opposite.
Yeah.
And
I know.
why do you think this pandemonium happened?
Well, it's
Because nobody could say the same, couldn't get on the same page.
Yeah, I know.
well, it's an effect that I saw. It's like an effect.
Stop it.
It's like this effect that I saw on an episode of House, and I forgot what he caused it, but the entire plane. He was on a plane. Him and Cuddy were on a plane, and this Chinese guy, he was like a diver.
Oh, he
And
was.
he
He
got-
got a rash,
he
and then he
got-
started getting sick.
He got that divers thing that divers get because they go way above a certain altitude too fast after going to certain depths.
Yeah.
Okay, in the water.
It's called the bins.
Yeah, but he got it really, really bad. This guy got it really, really bad.
And
they
he
could-
started an epidemic on the plane.
So
people
the
just
whole plane started like
seeing it.
almost panicking, and then started getting sick, and
Yeah.
even Cuddy fell for it. And House was the only rational one because he knew what was going on, and it was all in everybody's head. And once they cured the guy and figured out what was going on and got the plane to go below so many thousand feet, everybody started feeling better and stuff like this because they realized, but it's
They were
that's what's going on
copycatting
right
him.
now.
That's
Because
a
of
nice
the-
story and all, but the problem with that is it's not what we're dealing with.
Well, no, but it is in a way because there's all this miscommunication and people not knowing what to do. They're panicking.
Yeah,
And that's why they're buying up
that's
all
what
the
this
goods in the
buying is.
store.
It's panic buying.
They're
And-
panicking.
I
and
saw
they're
a
buying
really
up all this
good-
shit in the store.
Oh, what do you want to call it? Remember back when we had 9/11, and they were talking about the gasoline,
What about it?
and everybody just started lining up at the gas stations to get gas, making the gas stations
that's
run out of
kinda
gas.
gonna happen right now too.
I was just going to
so
say,
you
now
got-
it's
you
happening
got a
at the
full
grocery
tank?
stores.
You got a full tank right now?
Gas prices are going to be dropping.
I got
soon
gas
too,
right
from
after
what
we
I
went to
hear.
Woodman's last night.
The reason I ask, because people are going to start buying out all the gasoline. They're going to start filling their tanks and getting everything going because
And they're going to take gas,
when the
gas can after gas can after gas can of gas.
When Mango Mussolini made his little announcement at around 2:30, he told everybody that they need to fill up their gas tanks.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, so that's kind of,
Yeah, see,
That's gonna
That's
get-
why
that's
the
gonna
gas
get a little
station. Well, I can't say
hyper.
it was full because it wasn't the gas pumps that was full. It was everywhere. But the gas station out here in Exonia usually has no cars. Well,
Yeah.
I came
gas
to
prices
almost a
are
full
gonna start
parking lot,
dropping, too.
Yeah, and the gas prices are down to $2.05 a gallon.
and
now.
as far as I know, they're falling even
Yeah.
more.
Yeah, they're going to be falling
And
more.
the reason that's happening is because Saudi Arabia is actually flooding the market, and they're having a nice little price war or gasoline war with Russia.
Russia,
Because Russia's also doing the same thing. They're flooding the market. So the prices of a barrel of oil has dropped to like something like $35, $30 a barrel.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, then what
And
happens?
that-
Wait a minute.
What happens when that's over?
Then
they
they
go way back up
spike
even
back up
higher.
again.
yeah.
Probably up to $5-6 a gallon.
Yeah. Well, one of the reasons for this also is to
Yeah,
kind of
Americans
screw
get fucked
us
once again.
over because of the fact that our stock market has plummeted over 20,000 or over 20% already. It's dropped.
It's dropped.
And,
But
this has been the worst stock market since 1987.
When
The
it crashed,
crash. Well,
they're
no,
talking.
it crashed
Well,
in 2008.
they're
too,
talking
but
that it's
I'm
like
saying
record
for a
drops.
single day drops, this has been the second worst. 1987 is when that Black Monday hit, and they dropped like 25%.
They're
Wow.
breaking.
You
It's
notice
breaking
that every
records.
time the Dow and all that stuff goes down, Donnie's face gets oranger.
He's holding his breath.
It's like the blood's
He's holding
draining
his breath.
from his face.
Oh.
He's got to make it more orange.
I didn't know it's not a
Constipation.
conspiracy. He does.
Look,
Well,
if
see,
that
does
moth
something-
keeps
Showed him the other
bugging you,
day.
just light the lighter under it, and it'll fucking burn it right out of the sky.
does something to make the market go back up. People make money. That he, think about it.
Yeah.
The president
What,
of the
do you
United
see it
States,
still?
doesn't matter who he is.
Yeah, it's like
it's going like this really
Oh,
fast.
something just went.
Tell
You
me
just
something.
got him.
It's on this.
Tell me if this isn't a fact.
What?
All right. The actions,
Nope.
no matter who the president of the United States is, the actions and the words that come out of that person's mouth and the actions they take will affect the stock market.
Yeah,
In
it'll
some-
affect the stock
some
market,
form or
it'll affect
another.
Everything.
Now, you don't think sometimes the stuff he says, you don't think he's doing this on
Hi,
purpose
Allison,
to
or is
affect
that Jennifer, or is that Philip? It's one of.
I mean, think about it. If I was to think
Oh,
about
Oh wait
it,
a minute, no.
I-
Allison's on board, on right now.
Yeah, I've been trying to get a hold
I
of
seen
her.
Allison
Hi, Allison.
Phillips,
How
and
you
it kind of
doing?
confused me for a second because I was talking earlier about my niece and her husband Philip. Hi, Allison. And not just that, but my niece Jennifer has a daughter named Allison. So
Yeah.
I'm going, oh, wait a minute, what the heck? One of the kids is watching us.
I wouldn't put it past them, though.
Yeah, we've been trying to get a hold of you, Allison.
Yeah,
Oh.
she knows.
That's that's why she. Yeah.
So anyway, but yeah, it's kind of a screwed up situation that we're in right now because everybody's panic buying. It's going to put a huge run on our grocery stores. You're going to have people out here that aren't doing the panic buying because we have a little bit of smarts in our head, but then we're going to be left behind on that.
When's the last time you saw Woodman's close at midnight when it
I've
wasn't
never seen
when
Woodman's
it
close.
wasn't preparing
That's
for a
because-
holiday
that's
I
because
don't know.
shopping
No,
spree?
Not even for
They gotta
holiday
stock
shopping
up.
sprees. I've
Normally-
never seen Woodman's close
normally
like that.
they're stocking while people are buying groceries. Last night, if you noticed, there were boxes all
they had
over
a
because there
close.
were
All the
too many
Woodmans- it's all the
people.
Woodmans that's
They
doing
could
this.
not get in there to stock because of too many
All
people.
the Woodmans, Wisconsin,
People-
statewide,
I
closed
know.
at
And it's
midnight
not just
until
statewide.
5 a.m.
Hello. I don't believe it's statewide. I think there's some down in Illinois too that are going to be closing.
But yeah,
So the whole thing is, I've never
they
seen
had
them
to
do that.
restock and
They
clean,
usually stock. The only time they've ever closed is for Christmas,
or Thanksgiving.
and New Year's.
Yeah, and it's usually like the day after.
Actually, not
'cause
even New Year's.
No, it's usually like the day
It's just,
after.
it's just Christmas.
Christmas and
It's
Thanksgiving.
Christmas and Thanksgiving that they normally close.
Yeah, because they have to.
And within
because,
the last few hours, Tony Evers closed schools.
Yep.
All the schools are closed.
Well, some of them were closing before that.
Events are getting
Beaver
canceled.
Dam, actually, they extended
Well-
their spring break because of it. But now
Well, the
he
University
sent
of
the thing
Wisconsin,
off.
the University of Wisconsin up in Madison, they've already said that that's what they were going to be doing. Spring break was going to hit. They were going to tell the kids, if you're going to go off the campus on spring break, don't bother coming back until you're notified.
Who is it? Say hello. You're on the air.
So yeah, we've been it's kind of a screwed up situation, man.
Yeah. So
So
Like the doctor said this morning, it's going to get worse before it gets better.
well,
Yeah,
yeah, but people
unfortunately
shouldn't be
it is. It's gonna
panicking
get
so
a
much.
lot
They should
worse
do their
before it gets better.
research and realize that you don't have to go out and do all this panic shopping because most of the people that have been dying from this are
Have
the big
another
one big concentration
have an
in
underlying
Washington
cause.
In the senior centers.
Yes.
nursing
Well,
homes.
that's the thing.
So-
people that are 70 and over
Watch out for your
are
senior
prime
family
targets for
members.
this, and not just that, but the people. There are also people that are getting sick from this have underlying
Health
conditions that
issues.
they don't know
Yeah.
that they're not aware of.
Low immune system,
And that's another thing that's
diabetes.
causing a lot of these deaths and a lot of this
Right.
problems.
Exactly. I
But
mean,
the
'cause
whole
there's a
thing
lot
is,
of people
if
that
you
are
can
like,
catch it, if you can catch it on time, you can actually get treatments and have everything situated and ready to go.
Yeah.
So that way you can possibly not die from this.
yeah,
Now
You think instead of buying ass weight that they'd be buying cough medicine and
that is
stuff
no,
like that?
that is too, because
They buy
that
a lot too.
that is
Yeah.
all freaking bought
All
out
gone
too
too, yeah.
and stuff.
Like I
The
said,
hand sanitizer, I can't find this anywhere. This
Yeah.
is courtesy of my boss, by the way.
that's a
You can
scary.
He
make your
ordered a
own.
lot. He ordered a bunch for us. He's got some in reserve for us, and he told me go ahead and take one.
That's
I told him I've been trying to find it, and I asked him if he was going to be ordering any or has ordered any. If so, I'll pay him for some of it. But he's like, no, we got some in reserve. Just take a bottle if you need it. And yeah, I wanted it because of him, pretty much.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
no,
No, you asshole.
Joe. The
You
thing
don't
is,
get it,
you don't
dude.
understand. You're with the issues you have. Your immune system is
We
crap.
are worried about you.
We
They bought
do not-
totes of vodka.
We
We
do
have to
not
protect
want to
us.
get.
Protect you.
Hey, I like the way they
We
think.
do not
Somebody
need
bought
you
totes
getting
of
sick and
vodka.
ending up in the hospital on your deathbed.
Me, it'd have to be.
Me,
it'd have to be a Jose Cuervo, though.
No. Think about it. The reason vodka, because it doesn't have anything added to it, and it's an alcohol that's over 60% alcohol.
It's
Oh,
80+%.
sanitizer!
Exactly.
Sanitizer!
Anything over 60%.
Proof.
No, not proof. Anything
Oh.
over a 60%
Alcohol content.
alcohol content, isotropyl alcohol.
Which means
60%
alcohol rub?
or higher.
You mean like alcohol rub?
60% or higher is what will kill this shit.
Awesome.
Okay? And you need 60% or higher. Now, if you know where you can get aloe gel and a 90% isotropyl, you mix 2/3 of the alcohol with 1/3 of the aloe gel, and you can make your
Aloe.
aloe.
It's aloe. Or if you have an aloe plant.
It's a
Whatever.
California thing.
Mike used to keep one of those around. An
But-
aloe vera plant.
Well,
an
that's
aloe
because
plant.
you cut
You're
it
not
off.
gonna-
You cut
you're
it
not
off when you
gonna
have burns.
You're not going to get the gel from the plant. Yeah, come on. They make that. You got to make that in a manufacturing. But the whole thing is the reason for the aloe.
Aloe vera.
Aloe.
It's aloe vera.
Aloe vera.
No, the reason for that is to pretty much keep it, keep the
Moisturize?
Keep it from drying out.
Because aloe vera, if you have a plant at home and you get really bad sunburn, or if you get a burn, you cut off part of the
I know
plant
what
and you
do.
rub it
I
on
know
it.
Exactly
My
what
Aunt
you do.
Jane used to have one.
We had like
My
3
mom
of
used to
those
have
plants. My mom had like 3 of those plants, and she grew them all
Well,
the
she
time.
needed it. She had a lot of kids to protect.
Yeah.
Mike
See?
bought
So,
one
yeah.
to keep around the
We
house.
know,
'Cause
I know about
my
that.
mom wasn't very good in the kitchen sometimes, so she did a lot of burns.
You can have many plants or else I'm not kill plants.
But a scary
It's just
thought
like
though.
no.
People out there, and the way that they're going to start being lax to help people get over this virus with the cough medicine stuff. That's one of those ingredients that
Whorehound.
that are used to make
Meth.
meth.
Crystal meth.
What is?
One of those cough syrups or cough.
Oh.
That's why
Yeah,
that's
no.
why a lot of the cough syrups are locked up.
Yeah, no. Yeah, but I'm saying
It's because
though,
people
'Cause
used
when
to buy a lot of
yeah.
it.
The last time I bought cough medicine, I had to show my ID.
Yeah,
Yep.
exactly. That's how bad it's got.
Because people
well, I don't
were
know,
buying
I
it
don't know,
up
'cause
and
last time I bought last time I bought
using it to make
that
crystal
Equate
meth.
brand shit from Walmart, I didn't have a problem.
It's certain brands and certain types because it's got to have a certain
That was
ingredient.
that was
in
the
it.
same. That was
Um,
equivalent to
Dayquil.
NyQuil.
If I'm not mistaken, Dayquil and NyQuil are one of them.
But anyway,
That's because of codeine. It's got codeine in it.
And I think that's what it is that they use.
No.
No?
I don't think meth is codeine.
I don't know what
I don't
it
know.
is.
We got
I don't
we got
know
a
what it is,
doctor
but
Tom! Dr. Tom!
Dr. Perv.
but
Dr. Tom.
Dr. Pervert.
I'm sorry, I'm not calling him that.
Dr.
Dr.
Pervert.
Perv.
He's
So
proud
if
to be
he's
Dr.
listening,
Perv.
he can tell us probably
He's
what's
got
in
a
it.
PhD.
So, Tom, what do they use in certain cough medicines to make crystal meth with?
That's
I don't know. We'll have to see if he's listening.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't think my thing's updating too well. It closed
I was
it
gonna
up.
say,
It's still
I
kinda-
don't
So
think mine
anyway.
is either.
I don't know. They keep popping in and out. A lot of people do. Right now, I think it's just you and I that are on.
I don't know.
I was gonna say it shows two, and I usually have little icons up here, and I don't right now.
Yeah.
I did have Ashley up there.
But anyway, yeah. So yeah, it's kind of screwed
We're
up. the
we're
way
at
things are
46 minutes.
Okay, Pinky.
Sudafed is perhaps best known over-the-counter drug, which includes which can be used in the
right now.
manufacture
She looks
of
stuff up for us. I told you she's our
methamphetamines.
researcher.
Sudafed is perhaps the best known over-the-counter drug, which includes I can't pronounce that, which can be used in the manufacture of methamphetamines. So Sudafed.
Crystal meth.
Sudafed.
Hmm.
Yeah, methamphetamine.
I couldn't pronounce it.
Now I got it down to one. What the hell?
2.
You didn't log out.
No.
Mine says
But anyway.
And my live button is kind of going in and out.
When
Maybe
you
the
do
damn-
that thing could have moved this way more.
I know.
Tom says any
Analgesics do it.
Analgesics do it.
Yeah, he just said it right there.
Ephedrine.
That's what I looked up. Sudafed.
Leave it to Dr.
Okay.
Pervert to get the answer right.
Yep. Dr.
That's
Perv.
because I asked him.
No, you asked Dr. Tom, not Dr. Pervert. That's why I didn't
Um,
answer right away. The only answer is Dr. Pervert now.
Dr.
He's got a
Perv.
PhD.
I can't believe we did that to him. We are so mean.
Yes,
well,
you are.
He enjoys it. That's why he keeps tuning in.
Yeah.
That's because he loves our show.
Just wait. Just
What am I
wait.
waiting on?
It's about to get better. That's all I can say.
Yes, it is.
If all goes
Anyway. So yeah, we gotta pretty much stay healthy, y'all.
well. Yeah.
Yeah.
We got.
Especially for a week from tomorrow.
Yes.
That first
And then also
episode. The
Tom-
first
Does that mean I
episode-
have to quarantine him at home?
The first episode of season
boy.
2 is going to be the first time we go out on location again this year. Okay.
Now,
I did charge up all of my toys.
So
okay,
we,
now I have a question.
we will not be live.
That was my question.
It's going to be
No,
one
yeah,
of these ones that are going to
unfortunately,
be
We'll probably wind up doing. What we'll wind up probably doing is doing another show on a
Next Friday?
Next Friday, and then we'll go. Then we'll do our location shoot on Saturday, and we got to cross our fingers.
I
We need to make
have a
damn
question. I have a question.
You already had a question, and then you gave it up. So what do you want now?
Why couldn't we do a show right before we leave to go on location?
We could do that too.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
Okay. I was just asking. I mean, it all
But,
depends
we
upon
gotta
the
be on
schedules.
location. We got to be on location prior to the sun setting because we want to film some
Outside.
outside.
Yes.
And on Saturdays that Tom and
At noon.
okay, we don't want to step on them.
So it'd have to be 2:30.
Okay, And we can do it after their show.
Yes.
But anyway,
which
we're
we
gonna
will
have
probably we'll probably be sitting here watching their show while
we're gonna have
beforehand.
we're gonna have a good time doing a brand new location that somebody or nobody
Actually, I will say
has
it
ever
this
done
way.
before.
This is a location I worked my ass off getting us into, and we are going to be the first ever to go in there and do an investigation like this.
So we're gonna be back on the road doing investigations. Basically, is what's going on starting next week.
And which means we're busy the next 2 weeks.
Yep.
Yeah, and then the following week we're going to have more fun down in Grafton.
Yeah.
Now that week, are we going to do a live show, or are we
Well,
just going to
that's-
use the
That's up
crossover
to-
show?
That's up to we're not. That's not our territory.
Well, that's why.
That's
No,
Tom's
that's
territory.
you're not listening. Are we going to do a live show ourselves the week of that week?
No.
Okay, that's you just answered my question. Thank you.
It'll be too long of a day that day.
That's what I figured. I mean, it's going to take all. We're
No,
going to be
we can use the crossover show.
Yeah,
with them.
as our
That's-
show.
We can
That's-
use that as part of it.
That's like
Cool.
when we go and do the. That's like when we go and do
Now,
the
if
trip
Tom's
that we're planning later on in the year. The trip that we're planning, where we have the whole weekend where we're going to be gone. There's going to be no live show that weekend either.
which is fine.
But we're going to be coming out of it with quite a bit of film footage
Yes.
from several different
Oh,
locations.
check this out. Tom said we're going to be the first ever at the art mill, too.
Cool.
Oh,
I also-
So now we got
awesome.
2 locations we are going to be the
Please.
first in.
Past that one thick book over there that says Wisconsin's haunted locations, I got a question for you too. While I was thinking of it, you just triggered something that
You triggered him, Tom.
you
Gosh darn
triggered
it.
something.
Oh yeah,
I
he has a
think it's
question about
bookmarked.
another place.
What do you know about this? Here it's called Ferrance Grafton Hotel. It's a Grafton Hotel, Ferrantes. It's on Wisconsin Avenue in Grafton. What do you know about that place? Yeah, we don't want no dead air. But see, this is another
Yeah,
place.
what?
I'm gonna try to call them and talk to them too before we go.
Grafton, Ozaki County, Wisconsin.
That's where we're going. But that place is also down there and considered extremely haunted.
Ferrantes Grafton Hotel.
Right, but it's like an Italian restaurant now. It's not even a hotel anymore.
Yeah, that's why it's called Ferrantes.
Grafton
Right.
Hotel is super haunted.
Right, right.
Which-
It's in our book here.
Yeah, it's in this book, the Wisconsin Road Guide to Haunted Locations
By Chad Lewis.
by Chad Lewis and Terry Fish.
Right, Fisk. Terry Fisk.
Terry Fisk.
Yes,
That one.
yes.
Now, one other little question for Dr. Perv, by the way. For a week from tomorrow's doohickey we're doing, my daughter's going to come with us, and she wants to also come with us on the 28th. So, just kind of curious if it's cool with Mr. Dr. Perv here and Molly and everything, if we could possibly make her day and let her sit in on the interview thing with us.
I told you she can take my spot, especially if I have to sit in the hot
Yeah.
seat.
Oh, you have to sit in Mark's hot speed again? 'Cause
Yes.
He's not there? Yeah.
Yes.
That was funny.
No, it
That
wasn't.
would really make her day.
Yes.
If she
Make
got
her
there.
sit in
It
the
would-
hot
it would-
seat.
It would totally make it'd make her everything. I mean, seriously. I think she'd love it.
Okay.
100%.
54 minutes, people.
Yeah, I know. We're pretty close to the end here because don't want to get too old.
Yeah, we got
Excuse me.
So we got a lot coming up,
Yep, I know it's not a hotel anymore.
a lot that's planned. Yeah,
Okay.
it's like an Italian restaurant, is what it is
One other
now.
thing I want to
That's
do
all it
is
is.
down by Seven Bridges,
And
the park down there.
Well, I want to even
That
go
is
there.
Grant
I
Park.
haven't been there yet.
I want to go.
that's
Yeah,
in Grant Park
I
in
wanna
Milwaukee.
Go back down there. We're going to need to do that, and during the day and do a kind of a walk around film.
In other words, start early in the morning.
Yeah,
Well, if we start early in the morning, that's when
And
we're gonna
then
have
we
to.
start early in the morning, film till like
No,
noon,
no.
go
Should be
get
able to
something
take-
to eat and
No.
go back.
hey,
I got a different
should be
plan.
able to take the child with us.
Oh, you mean the child out
Fur
there?
baby. The
My fur baby?
No.
Are we able to have dogs in that park?
No, I don't want to do that. That's kind of a
Yeah,
long
because there
drive,
were
though.
people.
I
There were
don't
people that
care.
were walking their dogs in that park.
She would enjoy it.
Yeah, she would.
Whatever. I just
And
don't
the
want to
And
get
you
her
can,
sick in the car.
you know
The
what?
thing
Then
is,
I'll drive
though,
with her and you can drive with him.
These two would wind up being
Tired.
a little slow and tired. So you and I are the mountain goats of
Yep.
the team. We'd be all over the fucking place.
But
Yep.
here's a change of plans, though. If
The only thing that would bother me is heights.
when we do the
But as long as I keep getting
Oh, heights
distracted,
are awesome.
when you
as
do the
long as I
park,
get distracted, I'm fine.
Coming from a man. who
But if I have to deal with Joy, I'll be fine. Okay, go ahead.
when you do the park, we go for breakfast and we make a phone call first.
Your daughter and her boyfriend.
Since we're down
Yeah,
there, and we go for
Because
breakfast.
because he wants to go through it with us.
that's fine.
Well, no, you don't have to go through it with us.
No, but
I
he
wanna go
said
down there and have breakfast with my daughter first.
He said that he would
I don't
he would
have a
love to.
problem with that.
Okay.
I don't know why people are saying.
But anyway,
But no,
We
like
got
I
a lot
said,
of
make it
plans.
kind of
We
an
got a-
all day thing.
we got
Go
a
for
different
breakfast,
bucket
Go
list.
film, go for lunch.
We may only
Film
repeat
some more, 'cause I
what,
know it's
maybe
gonna
one
take
or
a
two
while.
locations because I know you definitely want to go back to Eagle Road Cemetery.
Now that I've got the FLIR camera, I do want to go back out to the Eagle Road Cemetery, and I also have the extender for my IR on my other camera.
Right.
So,
So-
there are two reasons I want to go back out there for that.
So I mean, pretty much this season we're not. That might be the only location we repeat,
Yeah, and that's because of some of personal
except
matter
for
me.
if we can get a hold of and Mother Nature cooperates, we can get to back out that Freight Road area.
Yeah, I
That
definitely
would be cool too.
I definitely want to work on getting out there.
So
Okay, but now I got one more little thing here before we sign off for Dr. Perv.
uh-oh. He's gonna put you in the hot seat.
Now, last week when we were talking about succubuses and incubuses, well, guess what? It's not buses at the end. It's succubi and incubi when you're talking plural.
Oh, you had to go look this up?
No. I just knew it. I just totally spaced off saying it last time.
So you had to make sure he
See,
was anal
it's
and
an
got his point
incubus.
across.
For singular. And incubi for plural. And then that's the male version. And it's succubus for singular. And succubi for plural. And that's the female version.
So they can suck.
Yeah.
Well, the reason they're called that is because they live on the life force of their victims. A succubi take the life force of their victims.
All right.
Okay, it is now almost 59
All right.
minutes.
And if you do any of your shopping on Amazon.com, please use the link at the top of our website. We could use the help. You know, it would help us grow, help us get equipment, and help us go to better locations in the future. So please visit our Amazon link at the top if you do any of your Amazon shopping. And that is utterlyinsaneproductions.com is the
And now it
website.
says Tom joined again.
Yeah, you probably.
See you next week, Dr. Perv.
Yep. See you next week. Well, no. Yeah.
No.
Whatever.
We'll do a show
Before we
prior
leave.
to going, after Tom and Mark's show.
Yeah.
And
We'll
then-
figure it out.
And then we'll go do our shoot.
our on location shoot, but we got to reverse that again because we don't want to go live before we go out on location and give away where our location is before we get there.
No, we're not gonna give away the
No,
location.
I'm just saying,
We go
but-
live. We'll go live in the afternoon.
I get
like
that.
around
From-
5:30-ish.
This
From
time,
here-
but from
Do an
this
hour,
point on, we
and
need
then
to
go
go
out there.
live
Yeah.
after our location,
Haven't
so we
figured
can
out how
talk
to
about
do
the location we
live-
went to too.
Haven't figured out how to do anything live.
Yeah.
Well,
We'll talk about this afterwards.
Yeah.
Here, all right.
That's all right, Tom. We're done. We'll holler at you later. Have a good night, and thanks for watching and paying attention and having fun.
Yep. Till next week. And we are out of here.